Hey everybody, hopefully this is the first of many guitar review videos. Hopefully gonna start out doing all my, guitars in my collection and then moving on to, whatever I'm looking at the time. So we're gonna start out with probably my most prized guitar in my collection. It's a 2002 Martin Sustainable Wood Dreadnought, the SWDGT. And I wish the quality of the video could pick up, tone of the wood grade and everything, because it's a beautiful guitar, and it's not that expensive. They run about $1,400, and for Martin, that's really good. But it's basically solid Sitka spruce top. It's got a nice satin finish over it. That's kind of what gives it a more vintage tone, and it is a 2002 model. So it does have a little age on it, but yeah, it's got solid cherry back and sides, which actually I think brightens up the tone a decent amount. It's something to get used to, if you're used to playing, East Indian rosewood or any other type of wood. It's different, on the back of the neck you can kind of feel it. And it's a little more smoother and not as glossy. I don't know if it's a veneer that they didn't put on or what, but it's different. It's a different acoustic, but I think the combination of different types of woods really gives it a very interesting tone. So, just a very kind of vintage look to it. The pickguard matches the headstock. I don't know if you can see the headstock. It's kind of got like a tortoise shell pattern. It's not completely brown. So it's kind of a groovy looking thing. It's got a nice mahogany neck on it, which is real solid. You can definitely feel that when you're playing. But it's low profile. It's not it's not a wide fat neck. So if you're kind of switching in between an electric neck and an acoustic, it's not that big of a change, and it's a guitar where you can play it all day if you adjust the action right, and it really doesn't mess up your wrist too much, and it's real comfortable guitar. If you're used to dreadnought styles, if you're used to grand auditorium, it's a vintage dreadnought, pretty much same size. So I don't know. I'm used to playing dreadnoughts, so I don't know. It's what I'm used to, but yeah, it's a great guitar. It's got gold tuners on it, kind of match everything. But I really wish you could see the tone of the wood, because it's a nice kind of golden color, and it's acoustic electric input right there, and just kind of standard Martin electronics in it. Would like to replace it with a Fishman pickup, but I mean, pretty much everybody would. I don't plug in a ton. I'm usually sitting around, the house or my apartment and just playing. So it's a wonderful guitar. I got it last May, I think it was, or like last April on eBay. Guy basically had to cover studio costs, and he had to ditch 2 guitars really quick. So he ditched 2 Martins and sold this for $700. So I got a half off, which was really nice. And he had only played it for that record, and it wasn't abused at all. And yeah, it's a 2002, so it's a little older, but you could definitely tell. I could definitely tell when I got it that it was kept in pristine condition. So just kind of give you an idea of the tones that you can get from it. Pretty much going to be playing unplugged, so I don't have my amp, so I'm not going to plug in. But it's a very forward tone, but it's very vintage, and it's very balanced. It's not too loud with the bass, and it's not too over the top with the highs. It's a very consistent guitar, and that's what I love. So. And the tone really lasts for a long time. It's a sustainable wood series, so you can definitely feel the sustain. They didn't mess up on the name with that one. So yeah, you can definitely tell that it's just got great sound to it. It really does, and I think it's a guitar you can find used. So if you're really kind of pitching for money, you could find a cheaper one, but there's nothing wrong with buying it brand new because it's a fantastic guitar, far above any of the custom Ds or D15s. Even the standard Dreadnought models, this thing surpasses quite a few of them that I've played. So yeah, it's a really nice guitar, for picking. And the vibrations coming off it are great. You can really feel it. It just carries through the wood so nicely, and it projects great. Half the time I'm having to sing a lot louder than normal just because the guitar takes so much of the sound up. So that is something you have to kind of adjust to. But I think with most Martins, that's kind of the sound they're going to put off. So it's something you get used to after you own one. But it's great for picking, like I said, and then it's great for kind of finger style stuff. So like. It's really got kind of nice clarity is there. Definitely tell. So that's kind of just a little review on the Martin SWDGT Dreadnought. I love it to death. I seriously can't put it down. It's just a perfect acoustic for me. It really is. So if you're looking out there, just check Craigslist, eBay, anywhere. Just type up on Google used Martin SWDGT Dreadnought, because I've been thinking about getting a new acoustic, and I think I'm gonna go with the Takamine. But I thought about getting another one of these just because I really do like them. But I think I want something with a cutaway. Just to have an acoustic with a cutaway and maybe a grand auditorium body. Just kind of switch it up. Maybe not have two Dreadnoughts, but no, I love this thing to death. And out of all the guitars I played at guitar stores and whatnot, there's just something about this guitar. I don't know if it's like some nostalgic thing that's blocking my senses or what, but I really, really do love this acoustic, and I highly, highly recommend it to anybody looking, for a really good quality Dreadnought that isn't gonna kill you, $3-4 grand. It's not gonna cost you anything like that. So, any questions? You can just post them to my blog, or if you have my Facebook or email, whatever. But yeah. Sustainable wood series, the conscious instrument, as they call it. That's first review. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it helped you out if you're looking for a new guitar.